Hey Pisces, and welcome to your May 2025 reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Pisces, know I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I'm seeing for you in the month of May, Pisces, is that you are powerfully moving forward on a path that's aligned with you, your soul, your purpose, and it's like you're excited about this too. I feel like you're getting excited about this, and you're ready to get to work. And I feel like you feel inspired, even though it's taking you a lot of strength to do this. The path of authenticity and spirituality is not easy, but it is the most rewarding and the most healing. And I feel like you're going to gain a lot of wisdom on this path, and like I see a massive transformation in your life, from the healing work you're doing and everything that you're learning and who it is that you're becoming. And I feel like this month, yeah, it's a very transformative month, or it has the potential to be for you. And really helping you step into your happiness and love as well. Love may be significant. Relationships may be significant this month. And I feel like, yeah, you're learning truths that you haven't seen about yourself and about maybe the world, or about love. Okay, actually, and I'm also seeing that you have a lot of love for someone specifically. Okay. You have a lot of love for someone specifically, but there's like a manipulative energy between you and this person. We have a divine connection here. And yeah, there's a manipulative energy that's trying to get an outcome that works for them in this situation. Okay, so let's talk about it. That's just the bottom of the deck energy, but the song that my guides wanted me to share is called Wear the Mask by the Amazing Digital Circus, and the lyrics go like this. Hold it in, hold it tight, fake a smile, get it right. If you want to make it through, then act like you believe it too. Stay in line, stay in place. Are they looking at your face? If you crack under the pressure, gonna lose them all forever. So you may be, someone may be trying to manipulate and control you to do things a certain way, to believe what they believe, to fake a smile, yeah, and if you crack under pressure, you'll lose them all forever. If you don't do what these people, it could be even family, because we have the Ten of Cups coming out here. There could be family, or actually, with the challenge in the situation, we have the Queen of Swords, a parental figure, who is saying you have to do things a certain way, and if you don't, you will lose us forever, or something really toxic like that. Because I feel like the environment that you're in, this could be family, workplace, I don't know, just a group you're a part of, they really struggled seeing things in color. They are a very black and white type of energy, very cookie cutter, and they really struggle with new concepts. It's like when you bring in new concepts to these people, they're like, no, this is the way we've always done things, and it works for us. We've got our status, our stability, and our power here in this place, and it feels good to us. And so if you come in and you're like, hey, I want to shine light on new ways of thinking, new ways of doing things, new ways of showing up in the world, like, wow, look at how amazing this is. I have so much to show you, I have so much to teach you, or, whatever. These people don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear anything you have to say. They don't want to feel anything you feel. They're just really, they like where they are, and they like with the mask song coming out, they like the facade that they are living, the masks they wear, and they honestly don't want that to be disturbed. And so this is the challenge. Someone who is not open-hearted, someone who is not open-minded, someone who already knows everything. And this could be someone who is conditionally loving too. We have narcissistic abuse energy coming through, and we all have narcissistic energy in us. I'm not calling anyone a narcissist right now, but I am saying that this person has conditional love, and they I don't know, you may be on edge a lot because you are around this energy, trying to figure out how to navigate life to make them happy, and worried about losing everything if you don't please this person. But what your guides want you to focus on is actually creating, like, leave the grief of the pain, the grief and pain of the past behind, and close out a cycle here and focus on what you are building and what you are creating. Because I feel like the emotional pain you've experienced here has been so profound that the energy of that emotional pain has manifested. It has the potential to manifest in your body. If you have struggled with chronic pain or issues of any kind regarding that, you could be a physical empath. And my guides want me to share this video with you that I created, as it might be relevant. Empathy is a gift, and anytime we believe a lie about ourselves or our path, or if we want to say no but we don't say no, like Gabor Mate says, our body will say no for us. And something that I'm going through right now proves this so much. This is the whole reason I created my TikTok channel, the whole reason I got on social media, the whole reason I wrote my book, to bring awareness to the fact that being in toxic situations and unhealthy environments like the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, our bodies will manifest that toxicity, and it can actually create dis-ease in our bodies. And what I'm going through right now, someone outside of my family is trying to dictate how everything goes inside of my family, who should stay with who, and just trying to control everything. And if you study the language of the body, the right knee will manifest issues and pain when you need to be more assertive, when someone outside of you is trying to take authority over your life. And so it's so amazing, as I've been going through this, my right knee has swelled up. It's been difficult to walk the past few days, and it just proves my whole point. If we are too afraid to stand up for ourselves, if we're too afraid to say no, if we just accept people's toxic ideas and beliefs as our own, like, for example, in the church, we were taught that we have to work hard for our worth, and so we did. That's a lie. And anything that's misaligned with truth in our soul and our heart, our body will manifest issues to help us to awaken to the fact that we're believing a lie. You were meant to have sovereignty over your life, your path, your heart, your relationships, and you should never be in situations where people plow you over and tell you what to believe about yourself and your world. That is something that should come from you. It is your very own. And any time that you allow people to take that over, your body will manifest. And because the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints teaches people lies and takes advantage of them by stealing their money and does so much harm, so many of their members are sick. So you may have struggled with issues like that, and I want you to know they can be overcome as you release yourself from situations like this. And also, your strength in the situation, I feel like there's someone coming in to help you awaken and remember who you really are, and feel empowered in that place. This could be your divine partner that we saw earlier in the reading, could be a friend, someone who's coming in to help you remember who you are and get you to calmer waters. And in the near future, we can see you actually, it's like, even though you've been shut out, even though you've had to walk alone for so long, we see you rising anyway, and we see you following your heart anyway. You may be working on creative projects, you may be working on building a beautiful life for yourself, and it's kind of like all these people who talked crap on you in the past, all these people who rejected you, shunned you, shut you out, they're gonna have to watch the life that you're building and creating and be like, wow, we did all that, you know, to someone who's thriving more than we are. That's what I see in your future. And in the suggested approach, your guides are saying, you know, release relationships with people who create conflict in your life, And also, they're encouraging you to study spirituality so you can figure out why you're here. So when you're in this like chaos and conflict with people, you can stand in your power and authenticity, even more deeply rooted in who you are, knowing why you're here. Because I will say, when I started studying spirituality, it changed everything for me. Studying your birth chart will blow you away. Even numerology, I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. You'll start connecting the dots and you'll be able to stand in your power and in your strength, even in chaos and conflict. And what it is that you don't see is that your guides are actually trying really hard to talk to you at this time. And it's kind of like, I feel like there's distance between the two of you, but they're coming in closer. They're trying to come in closer, but you would need to start paying attention. You can see the ships coming in, and this guy's like waiting to hear news or whatever. But so messages are trying to come in, but you just need to be open to them. Like, pay attention to music, numbers, like whatever your language with the universe is, dreams. Pay attention to the messages that are coming in, even things your children say, or things that people say in passing, or something you read in a book. That these are all ways that the divine and your guides will speak to you. And in your hopes and fears, I can see that you are worried that, these people who have shunned you or shut you out are right about you not being worthy, that you not being good enough if you pursue the path that you're on, the relationship, the life, the love, the whatever, the career. But your guides are saying that that's not true, and the world is a better place because you are in it and because you show up authentically. It is a better place. And the outcome of this reading actually is you discovering that, and discovering that people have tried to make you live in so much fear, but you're discovering that you actually had nothing to fear all along. What they told you about your worth and about who you are, though it's been lies, and you have suffered so much trauma because maybe you believed them. Kind of like I was saying in that video, like when we believe lies about ourselves, our bodies will manifest. And if it hasn't manifested in your body physically, it's manifested in what you are manifesting. Like, I don't believe I'm worthy of this or that because of what they said or whatever. Like, when we believe lies about ourselves, it affects us in so many different ways. But I see you discovering the truth of who you are. And I'm really excited about that and the worth of who you are. And my guides wanted me to close this reading by reading these lyrics from St. Finnegan, and they go like this. Crystal clear are my eyes, they've got fire behind them. Something shifting, realize I got nothing to run from. Rewrote the script, fixed the form, now I march to my own drum. How could I push me away? I used to count hours of the day scrolling on my phone in delay. Everything I wanted to say, everything I wanted to make, everything I need to create, everything I wish to convey. Now it's all about to change. How can it be work when it feels like play? So that is your reading, Pisces. I hope this was helpful for you, and I'm wishing you a very beautiful month, and we'll talk to you next time.